5 crore students away from education facilities. They were given education either through TV, radio, mobile phone, or computer. But we should all accept that the amount of households who are having the internet access is 25%. So the rest of them, almost 75%, were away from these facilities to actually get educated in the last 1 year while we are in the lockdown. Sir. And also, a National Achievement Survey found rural education achievement is much lower than urban education achievement. Yes, ESSER survey highlights reading and learning capability gaps also, sir. 78% children in class 3 in rural areas can't read class 2 text. 40% of children aged 18 can't read a simple English sentence. 57% of children aged 14 to 18 were not able to do a simple division. These are the very disheartening numbers that are being circulated among all of us, sir. 6% reduction, but all these issues through COVID, we are facing the problem, and on the other side, all these surveys or learning and these are the outcomes that are being showed up. But with all these problems, there is a reduction of almost 6% in education ministry's budget compared to last year. It is very worrying because this year we should be having more budget so that we can overcome all these things. NEP, National Education Policy, yes, everyone is looking forward to it, but unless adequate allocation doesn't see the true form of it, sir. Department of School Education budget was cut by almost 5,000 crores, up almost 8% from 59,895 crores into 2021 to 54,874 crores in 2022, almost 8% cut. Budget of Samagra Shiksha reduced to rupees 31,000 crores, which is 7,000 crores lesser compared to 2020-2021. Lower than expenditure, this is almost lower than expenditure of 2019-20, which was 32,374 crores. So my question here is, with all these budget cuts, can we cover up for the last year of 2020, whatever we lost because of COVID? A lot of students are away from education facilities. With these cutting budgets, can we implement a national education policy successfully? These are the questions I have in front of you. Also, Operational Digital Board launched in 2019 for e-resources to children. This is very much needed, and we have seen the need of it in the last 1 year or so. Utilization of 1 crore against allocation of 25 crores in 2020. So that is the status of the Operation Digital Board. Allocation of, and coming to 2021, 2022, only 1 crore is allocated for this whole thing. So this is very disheartening. The question here is, can digital divide of 25 crore students can be bridged due to this by giving a 1 crore budget for this whole activity, sir. So I think the ministry should once again look into it. And one good thing coming out of this budget was allocation for KVS has increased by 25%, and Navodaya Vidyalayas has been increased by 15% compared to last year. We welcome this initiative to build infrastructure for better utilization of for better utilization of existing assets and infrastructure. Government should increase number of sections in KVS and Navodaya Vidyalaya. We have seen these assets and infrastructure wherein they are almost given 5 acres to 20 acres, but the number of students that are actually studying these institutes are very less, one section per class, or almost 300 to 350 students. When their assets are there, infrastructure is there, why can't we increase the number of sections there? And the teachers are of really good qualities. Ma'am, give me 2 minutes, I will wind up. I have 6 minutes time, ma'am. I just used like 2 minutes of it. These budget cuts, ministry wants to cover it up through the funding through foreign agencies. One is STARS program through World Bank, which you are getting it almost $500 million. And Asian Development Bank, another $500 million you're getting it. So $1 billion you have only allocated only for 11 states. I don't know why Andhra Pradesh has been left out of this funding, sir. Because Andhra Pradesh is gross enrollment ratio for primary education is 87 compared to 99 nationally. AP GR for upper primary is 84 against 93 nationally, sir. So we are literally on the fag end of the whole thing. So I wish that you include Andhra Pradesh also into this. Coming to higher education, Ministry wants to transform India into a global higher education hub, but for AICT and UGC, it haven't increased any of the budgets this year. Also, EQUIP launched in 2019 with a 5-year plan. We have launched this program with a 5-year plan, but allocation was 1,400 crores, but utilization for the last year was nil. Zero utilization was there. In 2021, 2022, there's no allocation at all. Why start a program for 5 years? Why allocation of fund? Why no utilization of fund? And why discontinuation of this whole scheme? So the ministry, I hope ministry will answer that. And also coming to TechUp was used to get the faculty who studied in the best colleges and universities like IITs to come and teach in the rural sector, sir. But TechUp is also being shut down this year, wherein these rural institutes cannot develop on its own, sir. So Study in India program, so same thing. Study in India program, we want India become an education hub wherein students, madam, last 1 minute, man. One minute. Give me 1 minute, ma'am. Study in India program wherein we wanted students to come in from other countries to study in India. China, our neighboring country, is doing spectacularly well, sir, but somehow we are not doing it because the budgets have been cut from 65 crores to 25 crores this year, sir. Coming to last 1 minute, man. Coming to Andhra Pradesh, thank you, sir, for allocating a regional institute of education in Nellore and also allocating budget for it. I hope this regional institute of education not only is there in 2 or 3 states, but actually expand to other states as well. Maybe like how IITs and IIMs are being set up in all the other states. Thank you for allocating that, sir. But coming to AP Reorganization Act 2014, IIT, Triple IT, NIT, ISER, IIM, Central University, Petroleum University, Agriculture University, Tribal University, NIDM were given, sir, given to Andhra Pradesh, but except for AIMS, none of these institutes are functioning from a permanent campus, sir. Even after 7 years of being given all these promises, none of these are running from a permanent campus. So last 20 minutes, last 20 seconds, ma'am. Ministry, I urge the ministry to give a timeline and let us know when it will get fully functional, sir. With this, I conclude and hope that with this demand for grants, ministry will focus not only on allocation but also implementation as well.
Mahendra Singh Solanki.